Okay, so fear is the innovation inhibitor. It keeps us from doing stuff. It's fear of not doing what I'm supposed to do, fear of kind of getting fired, all these fears we have, fear of failure. All of this is running through me. And if you look at the science of fear, fear causes us to make crazy decisions. So the year after 9/11, people decide not to fly but to drive. 1,600 people who made that decision died driving. Okay, chalked up as a car crash and I decided not to fly, which is much safer. Death, however, accelerates innovation. Okay? So it accelerates action. It kind of seeing your own mortality, that's what eliminates the fear and causes you to act. So when I look at Jen Linn, who media executive, diagnosed with cancer, she's raised $10 million. She's no longer with us, died earlier this year. She talks about what getting rid of that fear did to her.
It's easier to unleash all that you've unconsciously been holding back. You become more inspiring, more powerful, more creative, more open to anything that's thrown at you. And you can really thrive.
So when you look at business, Rick Elias, he's in seat 1D of the US Air Flight. He's been around for 10 years as his business. And he talks about after he got in the crash, it took 10 years to grow his business. The next year, he doubles his staff, and then this year wins the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. He does it because he eliminates fear and infuses his whole organization with this whole idea of living without fear. Now, let's not forget Apple. They're 90 days from going out of business, and then they decide to innovate and bring Steve Jobs back.
Company. I think the way out is not to slash and burn, it's to innovate. That's how Apple got to its glory, and I think that's how Apple could return to it.
So, 1997, right after that, they announced a deal with Microsoft, $150 million investment. That was unimaginable, and they're now one of the most valuable companies in the world. So when there's nothing to fear, we do the imaginable. Why don't we do that when we don't see our death, when we're healthy, when we're happy as an individual and a company? And pivots, which is kind of changing what you're doing, love death.